Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are here in Odessa, Texas. We are at a truck stop. I just got done finishing a load, finished and fueled up. And now I have to head back to the yard. It's a quick little drive. It's about 25 minutes game time, so it shouldn't take us any more than about 4 minutes. The reason why I'm doing that, we are going to be in the shop. And I'm going to be showing you all the parts to this new truck. But first, before we do that, I'll do a quick drive. Not a job or anything like that, just so you can take a look at her. And we're going to do a drive at night. I'm going to switch over, turn on the sun, see some of it in the daytime, and then we will head into the shop. So what is this truck? This is brand new. This was just released. This weekend. This is Rushour109's Freightliner Superliner.
What an idiot!
A lot of good details on the exterior here. I already have a Richard Brown skin pack for this. This one is Knox Transportation. Looks pretty good on the outside, and guys, it looks even better on the inside, or just as good, should I say. Not that the outside's bad at all. Not at all. So the reason why I wanted to start out in the evening as we hop in is because there is an option for an interior light, an interior cabin light, and what you have to do, because it's not just a default node like it is on some other trucks. This is actually the same thing on the Ford CLT 9000, is they offer a cabin lights open def, and if that's in your mod order, combined with another free mod on Steam, which is the interior cabin lights mod by Eddie Yance. If you take both of those, throw them in your active mods, and then you choose the nodes for driver's plate and co-driver's plate in the windshield there, and then you can actually have it assigned blue light, green light, orange light, red light, and you can have it obviously driver's side for the driver's plate, the co-driver's plate over there, and the passenger side, so you can actually have two different color lights, or you could have the same color lights. Assign one to the parking lights, one to the beacon lights. I've got them both assigned to the parking lights. I'm going to turn them on right now. It's nice and subtle. You only notice it when it's really dark, not when the sun is setting or anything like that. Gives it a little bit more mood, but it doesn't get in the way. I really like it. Anyway, let's head over to the yard, and as we do, I want you to kind of get a look at the truck from the inside. I will switch it over to the daytime as we're driving, and then we'll go into the shop. Got Zeemods Cummins N14 Select in here. Liking it. Get the headlights on, parking brake off, put her in gear, and let's roll. So one of the comments that I had for Rushour109 on the last truck that I got from him, that was the Ford CLT 9000. It did not have a GPS, and I was kind of bummed by that. This one does have a GPS. I'm sure a couple people had said something to him, and there you go. We've got a native GPS. We don't have to worry about any other third-party mod. Now the only thing that we need to get worked out is how to get that for the interior light, the cabin lights. That would be awesome. But I'm sure that's on Rushour109's radar. So I'll be looking forward to that. Maybe that'll even come out in an update. Not sure. It's a little dark. Can't see anything coming that way. Must mean we're clear. Unless AI is driving without lights now. So just kind of glancing around the inside. A lot of people like to see what it looks like at night and during the day. I mean, you can already tell that this thing has a lot of good detail in it, even when there's not a whole lot of natural light coming in. Gauges are nice and big. They're bright. You can see them. Mirror visibility, if you watch my videos, you'll know mirror visibility is a big one, and they look good. You can see plenty out there. There we go. So it looks pretty good. I really like that subtle interior cabin light. Lots of detail on the switches, on the tractor brake, parking brake. Gauges are looking real good. The interior is looking really good. You can't tell right now, but there is a lot of quality to the stitching. We'll see that more during the daytime and when we get into the shop. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. We've got enough time here. I think what I'm going to do is turn the sun on. And I guess I turned the rain on too? That's ridiculous. I just realized I didn't even set the destination on the GPS. I think I know where we're going though. Ooh, already up over 55. Let's see if we can get it in the southern lane here. Yeah, I did pick the 500 horsepower version of the N14. I like how the shifter's modeled there too. It's like a classic shifter. I like that. Old school. I don't know if that style, that type of shifter has like a name or anything. Not a real truck driver, but it looks really cool. And I just like the environment. You know, I'm definitely someone who I drive from the inside a lot. Turn that down a little bit. So it's always good to have like a nice environment, and it really feels like like this is an older truck. It's got tons of detail to it. Guy gonna try to creep up on me? No, looks like we got it. And I think we're making it right here. We're headed over to the Texas Heavy Haul yard here in Odessa. I believe this is the turn for it. So we should be coming up on the yard here pretty quick. It's not too far. While we're doing that, just kind of take a look at the truck from the outside. See if we can't sideswipe a couple cars there. Looks pretty good. Our beacon's on, so people stay away from us. Let's see if I can remember exactly where this yard is. I think it's a little farther. Yep, there it is up on the right. So it's good to kind of see what the truck looks like while you're driving. It looks a little bit different than when it's just in the shop, so give you an idea of what to expect if you are considering. Are we turning here? No, not here. If you're considering getting this truck, if you're on the fence or anything, or some people may not have got the update, so don't really know a whole lot about it. And so yeah, I've only had this truck today, but I've taken several runs, looked at all the options, and if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I will try my best to answer them. looks so good. Got the air conditioning unit on the top, got the horns. Everything's pretty subtle with aluminum. The only chrome that I have, really, is the rims. So we'll go ahead and pull into the shop here. And then, so yeah, hopefully you guys liked a little preview of a drive without having to do a whole, drive, because building drives take so long, and I'm trying to keep the length of this video down for you guys, because I know what you guys really want to see is all the different options. Now that we're here in the shop, let's go ahead and take a look at them. All right, we are back in the shop. We're going to start from scratch instead of all the stuff that I put on it, so you can see the way it comes before you add anything. You can tell as you get up closer to it. I'll just kind of do a quick walk. Nice detail on the grill and all the rivets and everything. Look at this little mesh that's missing here on the bottom. That's kind of cool. Although I think that you might be able to change that with a different bumper. So let's get into it. We have an 86 inch. We have a 104 inch. So 86, 104. Basically just the length of the cab. And then we have a twin steer option. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I have not seen one of those. So that's, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about the Superliner.
Just stop it!
So you can go the twin steer method. I'm probably going to go like the 104 inch personally. We have a couple different options with the length of the chassis, slightly longer and slightly shorter. Leave it a little bit long. Engines, he actually, when you get the truck, it actually comes with a couple def files. I think it's for like Zeemods 3176. What else is in there? I only have a couple of them in here. The big cam, I think he's got the 8V92 already set. I already went ahead and added my own. I wanted the Cummins N14 in here. In order to do that, you can't just go into the mod and open up the def file to see what the name of the truck. Maybe you can. Maybe more people are advanced than I am. I couldn't find it, so I asked Rushour109. And the def file for this truck, if you want to add it to the cast, if you want to add it to any of Zeemod's other engines or Slav Jerry's, it is Powerliner. Powerliner, one word.
Finally.
And that is how you're going to get to add all the transmissions and engines to it. And I believe I have a 15 speed in here. No, I had a 15 speed. This is a brand new truck. Skins. Let's take a look at some of the ones from Richard Brown. I'm just going to kind of scroll through these so you can see them. So, pretty good list. There are definitely some other packs that he has for other trucks that have tons and tons of them, but that's because he keeps adding to them. And to already have this many, is it 14? Are they all in order? Okay, yeah. To already have 14 skins for it when the truck is brand new is absolutely great. And I'm sure he's going to keep adding on just like he does for his other trucks. All right, so what kind of options do we have here? We got quite a few nodes. It's not going to be super extensive like Pister or the roll-in or anything like that, but it's got a decent amount. Let's start with the bumper, since I was already talking about that little mesh area. So basically what you've got the standard, and the rest of these are all customs, so you're going to be able to put lights on them in most of them. So you got the standard aluminum, standard chrome, and the rest of these are just custom chrome or custom aluminum. So we'll go ahead and start off with some of those where you only get a couple light nodes there. Aluminum 3, aluminum 4, yeah, that mesh goes away for that. Chrome 2, chrome 3. Just kind of go through these so you can take a look. Custom chrome, and you can put tons of lights on that. So we'll just go ahead. It's your front banner. Options that you have for your bull bar, basically, so your grill, just aluminum and chrome. I think I kind of like the aluminum myself. You know what? Let's go ahead and chrome everything out for this one, since what I showed you before. Yeah, that one's already chrome. Fenders, let's go ahead and get that. We have aluminum, and we've got chrome on those. Those we will deal with in a little bit. We will leave, is that visor chrome? Let's make it chrome. Boom, there we go. We got, basically as you go down, number 2 gets a little bit longer, number 3 is a little bit longer, number 4, and all of them are coming in a variation of aluminum and chrome, and then down here at the bottom you can do painted, which we're not going to do. We're going to leave it chrome. We'll leave it long. I generally don't like it that long, but I'm not driving it today, so. Cabin lights. So you got your pre-selected spots where you can put these things. Accessory slots. Let's see what else we got. So cabin lights. There's our horns, and you can actually pick a spot so you can actually get the Sound Fixes horn on there. I love the train horn. We have an air conditioner on here. You can either get the red dot or the Kaisor, however you say that. Kaisor. In the back here, you actually have a couple different options for racks too. Starting with a few of them that are aluminum, and then obviously you can put lights on them. I'll just kind of go through them real fast so you can see. I think they're all aluminum. So, what, 6 different options for racks. We do actually have options for beacons as well. Most of this is pretty standard. Mirrors we'll do with on the inside. Cab panels. Okay, this is pretty good. So we've got a few different lights that we can put on here. I like putting... Actually, for this, I kind of like using this 4th option. So I'll show you what they look like. And then for these over here, I actually did the 3rd option. I'll just put it on a few so that you can see what some of these lights look like. There we go. If any of you are particular at looking at the types of lights that it has on it. So we can check out some of these other lights here. This last option, I think this one's a horizontal one. Oh, canceled it, sorry. There it is. So you can put different types of lights there. What else do we have? I think we can just keep it pretty simple with the wheels. Got my Accurides in there. Got the Alcoas. And do whatever you would like with that. Exhaust. So these are all double options. So now, do you want just stock? Do you want straight? Do you want miter? You can go Aussie. And then all these come with either a wide or just a normal. I kind of like the straight double exhaust myself. Or if you want to go even wider than that, you can go the straight double wide. Up to you. Side skirts, chrome tanks, aluminum, painted strips. Here's another chrome, or painted. Here's another chrome. Kind of like this one up here. Where is it? Yeah. Keep it a little bit. I like things a little bit more basic though. Mud flaps in the back. You got 2 options. They're both. I don't know if there's any template for it as of now, but right now you can go with this one and add some different lights to it, or you can just go with the standard black. And then 2 different options for these tail lights. 2 different configurations. So that pretty much covers the outside of the truck. Not a ton of detail, but you have options, and what is there is quality. Now let's head to the inside of the truck. And this is where you're going to be able to change your different colors. It is a little bit hard to see here in the shop, especially the difference between the black and the blue. But right now it's set to the buckskin. Let's go to black. Love the quality, especially simulating the shine that's coming in from the shop. And you can see the shine right there. It's really good quality. Blue, trust me, it really does change, but it changes to like a darker blue. I'm not trying to see if there's any other spot on here that's a little bit easier to see. Ah, man, right there. That you can tell is blue. I'm going to go back to black. That looks a little bit different. There's black and there's blue. You can also go, I had the buckskin already, you can go crimson and you can go rawhide. But look at the detail in the stitching and everything. Looks absolutely great. And put together with the quality of the gauges, all the switches and everything, it really looks like it's good quality. You don't have a whole lot of options up here, but to be honest, I'm not even that mad about it because they've actually modeled what it would look like on the inside. So I don't have my choice of CB and what color the lights would be. That's not really a big thing to me. I'm looking more for authenticity, and it really adds it here. I really like it. Not a whole lot of options. Again, this doesn't bother me. It's not a sleeping simulator. It's nice to be able to look back there and just kind of take a look, but I don't need to put pillows and dogs and whatever back there. That's not, if you do, totally up to you, to each his own. Just not my thing. So let's look at some of the nodes that we have on the inside. Steering wheel we can start off with, so we can get this in black, blue, buckskin, crimson, rawhide, and white. And then the rest, there is actually it comes with the truck. There's a mod for the DLC steering wheels, so you can still get some of the main ones if you don't want to go with this. I think I had it on buckskin to kind of match the buckskin that's going on in here. And what else do we have? Okay, so for the interior light, this is how you do it. Again, once you have the cabin lights open def that come with the truck, and you have the free mod that's on Steam by Eddie Yance, the interior cabin lights, then when you click on the driver's plate, in addition to having this plate option, you can now choose for the driver's side now. Do you want blue, green, yellow, magenta? Is it magenta? Or purple, red, or white? And for each one of them, is it switched on with the beacon or switched on with the parking light? So that's pretty cool. The other one is over here with the co-driver's plate, and you basically do the same thing over there. And you have that level of control, so you can keep them separate, make them the same. One with the parking brake, with the parking lights, one with the beacons. Completely up to you. And that's why I wanted to show you at the beginning of the video what it looked like. That's nice subtle light. Okay. So we've got a spot for, I don't have any sort of accessories installed into this profile right now, but something to put into the cup holder. We do have our mirror options. I'll go through them real fast. Let me see. So here's the aluminum. I like number 2 because that small mirror there is much larger in here. Number 3, I don't know what changes with number 3, to be honest. Here's 2, here's 3. Because they both say aluminum. Here's number 4. Number 4 loses that. Number 5 also loses that. I don't know what the difference is. Is it possible like there's an antenna on it or something? Where are the mirrors again? Main mirrors. It's a difference between 4 and 5. Oh, so something is happening right there. You can see on the back side of it, right here. Here's number 4. There's number 5. I don't know exactly what that was. I'm going to stick with number 2 because I like those big circular mirrors. That's just about it. Well, except for, obviously, we've got a GPS in here because you already saw that on the drive over. So not a ton of different nodes that you can mess with on here. But for me, someone who likes to just enjoy the feel and the authenticity of the truck, this truck is looking real good. It doesn't need a whole lot of nodes. Like even up here, normally it's just blank and you have to add all this stuff. This is already like authentic. It's already looking good. Even good stitch work on the ceiling. Just a lot of attention to detail. And I wouldn't expect anything different since that CLT 9000, which I love. It would be cool if we had an option for a different shifter. I'm trying to get to it now. But it's about as best as you can see it. But at least they modeled it to the period. So I like that a lot. So that is the truck. Really great detail on the outside. Impressive detail on the inside. And even though it doesn't have tons of options, the feel of the truck, it's just, I've been driving it all day. I'm probably going to make another run even after I record this video, which means I'm going to be getting it out pretty early in the morning. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the truck, let me know. And I think that is just about going to do it for this video. I will see you on the next one. Take care.